Sabasun is an established company in the retail and consumer goods sector, specializing in providing an extensive variety of goods to its consumers. This sector, which includes food, apparel, home goods, and personal care products, is distinguished by direct contact with final consumers. Sabasun's success as a retailer rests on its capacity to satisfy customer needs, uphold competitive pricing, and guarantee excellent quality and service. Sabasun operates on the framework of Islamic corporate ethics, with a focus on social responsibility, ethical behavior, and transparency as outlined in Islamic Sharia. In this particular context, Islamic business ethics holds significance as they guarantee that all corporate operations align with the moral and ethical principles provided by Islamic doctrines. These include exploitation, truthful communication, and fair trade. By abiding by these values, Sabasun not only satisfies its religious commitments, but also fosters social justice, establishes rapport with its Islamic client, and improves the community as a whole. Maintaining an excellent reputation and ensuring long-term success in the cutthroat retail industry significantly depend on this moral basis. Retail and consumer products are two of the world's largest and most dynamic industries, comprising express enterprises that sell complete items directly to customers. Clothing, electronics, furniture, and food and drinks are among the many things covered. This sector is distinguished and important by a number of distinctive traits. Through a number of methods, Sabasun implements Islamic business ideals into its daily operations. Sabasun incorporates Islamic business standards into day-to-day tasks through different strategies mirror its obligation to moral and mindful practices. Right off the bat, item confirmation is a key viewpoint where Sabasun guarantees that each item, particularly food things, meets several quality and security principles and is ensured halal. This ensures that the items are reasonable under Islamic regulation and safe for utilization, encouraging client trust and steadfastness. Model obtaining is one more foundation of Sabasun's activities. The organization teams up with sellers who stick to high outcomes norm, guaranteeing fair treatment for workers and harmless to the ecosystem creation procedure. This training upholds moral work rehearsals as well as advances manageability and capable asset use. Straightforwardness in strategic policies is additionally basic to Sabasun's methodology. The organization is focused on giving exact and legitimate data about its items, costs, and arrangements. This recaptiveness assists with building certainty and trust among clients, supporting the organization's standing for honesty and reasonableness. Local area inclusion is one more huge part of Sabasun's task. The organization effectively participates in altruistic and local area advances thrice, exhibiting its commitment to social obligation. By taking part in this exercise, Sabasun not just adds to the prosperity of the local area, yet additionally fortifies its bonds with the neighborhood populace.
Sabasun is a well-known retail store that offers a wide range of high-quality products to meet the daily needs of customers, especially in regions with a high Muslim population. The company is dedicated to providing top-notch customer service and follows strict Islamic business practices to ensure fair processes and model procurement. Sabasun's mission is to provide high-quality products that meet the needs of clients on a daily basis while adhering to the most stringent Islamic business practices. Their vision is sees itself as a reputable retail leader, recognized for its dedication to moral business products and high-quality goods. Customer satisfaction is a key priority for Sabasun, reflected in its dedicated approach to understanding and meeting client needs through informed staff and efficient customer support system. Additionally, the company actively engaged in community initiatives to promote social responsibility and well-being, participating in philanthropy activities and supporting regional projects. Grounded in Islamic ethics, Sabasun upholds moral and ethical standards in all operations, emphasizing transparency, honesty, and integrity in its dealing with employees, customers, and stakeholders. By integrating distribution, retail management, customer service, community engagement, and ethical business practices, Sabasun strives to deliver high-quality goods while upholding moral values and contributing to the betterment of society.
Fundamentals of Islamic business ethics are especially significant for Sabasun. The first one is honesty, which is the foundation of Islamic business principle is honesty. Businesses must be truthful in all of their communications, including product descriptions, advertising, and client interactions. Number two is transparency. which is shafafiyah, open and understandable disclosure on financial transactions, corporate procedures, and product details is what is meant by transparency. In addition to preventing fraud and misconceptions, this fosters trust. Number 3 is social responsibility, which is mas'uliyah ijtimaiyah. Islamic ethics places a strong emphasis on social duty, which includes advancing humanitarian endeavors, community development, and societal welfare. Number 4 is fair and fairness, which is adil. Businesses must treat all stakeholders equally in order to be fair, including suppliers, consumers, and employees. Fair pricing and wages are provided, and exploitative tactics are outlawed. Istiqamah or ethical sourcing. It is a component of Islamic business ethics and ensures that items are sourced justly and fairly, respecting the rights of all parties. Number 6 is riba prohibition, which is interest. Since riba is viewed as exploitation, it is prohibited by Islamic law. Companies should avoid entering into agreements involving interest. Number 7 is items that are halal and tayyib. It is essential that products meet the halal, which is permissible, and tayyib, which is healthy and clean, principles in order to comply with Islamic ethical and nutritional standards. Number 8 is amanah or accountability. Two components of accountability include taking responsibility for one's actions, ensuring that all corporate policies are followed in an honest and reliable manner. Number 9 is mutual assistance, which is ta'awun. Two components of accountability include taking responsibility for one's action and ensuring all corporate policies are followed in an honest and reliable manner.
Islamic and traditional business ethics share core values of honesty, dependability, and fairness, focusing on trust and openness in operation. While their objectives are similar, their foundation radically different. Islamic ethics derive from the Quran and Hadith, integrating religious objectives into business practices. Sabasun Hyperruncit takes a holistic approach focusing on ethical and legal standards. Conventional business ethics, based on legal frameworks and norms, prioritize profitability and shareholder interests while adhering to regulatory boundaries. Sabasun approach goes beyond legal compliance, embracing ethical responsibility, ensuring its business align with moral principles and demonstrate commitment to social welfare and community welfare. Islamic business ethics emphasize justice, transparency, and stakeholder responsibility, drawing from religious teachings to guide the operation. By adhering to this principle, Sabasun ensures that its activities align with ethical commitments derived from the Quran and Hadith, addressing broader ethical consideration. In contrast, conventional corporate ethics prioritize shareholder interests and financial success within regulatory boundaries. By integrating Islamic principles and emphasizing social impact and community welfare alongside financial success, Sabasun aims to establish a unique business identity rooted in ethical integrity and social responsibility, distinguishing itself in the competitive retail industry.
Insights from interview. Integration of Islamic principles. The interview highlights Sabasun Hyperruncit deep commitment to integrating Islamic ethical principles into their business operations. The company adherence to halal and tayyiban ensures that all the products are halal and wholesome. This concept, derived from the Quran, guides the company marketing strategy and product offerings, ensuring that only high-quality, ethically produced goods reach consumers. Next, social welfare and community engagement. Sabasun Hyperruncit places a strong emphasis on social welfare, actively participating in community development and charity activities. For instance, during the month of Ramadan, the company engaged in various charitable activities, demonstrating its commitment to supporting the local community. This aligns the Islamic value of honoring and assisting those in need, particularly the underprivileged. Environmental stewardship. Environmental care is another key where Sabasun Hyperruncit applies Islamic ethics. The company promotes recycling activities and responsible waste management, ensuring that the operation have a minimal negative impact on the environment. By prioritizing suppliers who are environmentally conscious, Sabasun Hyperruncit upholds the Islamic principle of stewardship of the earth. Ethical labor practices. The company's commitment to ethical labor practices is evident in its fair distribution of wages and provision of a safe working environment. Sabasun Hyperruncit ensures that all employees are treated with respect and fairness, in accordance with Islamic teachings and workers' rights and social justice. Transparency and accountability. Transparency is a cornerstone of Sabasun Hyperruncit operations. The company published an annual CSR report detailing their initiatives, impacts, and future goals. This practice not only ensures the accountability but also builds trust with stakeholders, demonstrating the company's commitment to ethical business practices. Support for local SME and ethical sourcing. Supporting local small and medium enterprises is a significant aspect of Sabasun Hyperruncit business model. By buying and selling products from local SME, the company promotes economic empowerment and community support, reflecting Islamic values of fairness and justice in trade. Additionally, the company's policies of not purchasing product linked to Israel underscores its ethical stance and support for the Palestinian cause. Anecdotes and specific examples. An example of Sabasun Hyperruncit community engagement is the EPIC Changna and Prihatin 2021 program, where the company collaborated with local organizations to provide donations to underprivileged families in Kampung Sungai Mali, Aceh. This initiative highlights the company's proactive role in community development and support. Another anecdote from the interview is the company's engagement with employees and customers. Sabasun Hyperruncit actively seeks feedback from its customer to ensure that its products and services meet ethical standards, including halal certification. This participative approach ensures that the company remains aligned with the needs and expectations of its stakeholders. Sabasun Hyperruncit's integration of Islamic ethics into its business practices sets a high standard for corporate social responsibility. By focusing on halal and wholesome products, social welfare, environmental stewardship, ethical labor practices, and transparency, the company not only upholds Islamic values but also fosters strong relationships with its stakeholders and the community. These insights from the interview demonstrate how Islamic ethics can positively influence business practices and contribute to broader societal benefits.
Next, I will explain about the challenges and opportunities faced by Sabasun Hyperruncit. First, administrative consistent challenge. Ensuring adherence to Sharia standards alongside local regulation is particularly challenging in non-Muslim majority countries. This dual compliance leads to higher operational costs and increased complexity, which can hinder decision-making and increase the likelihood of legal issue. Second, supply chain management difficulties. Bringing halal and Thai products to the market require rigorous certification and reliable supplier network. In regions with limited supplier, procurement cost, price, and supply chain disruption can occur, affecting product availability and pricing. Third, financial constraint challenge. The prohibition on interest riba limits access to conventional financial instruments and investment opportunities. Finding Sharia-compliant solution is often more difficult and less flexible, impacting the company's ability to grow and manage cash flow effectively. Fourth, market education challenge. Educating stakeholders and customers about the value of Islamic business practices requires significant time and financial resources. Without adequate market education, customers might undervalue halal and Thai products, hindering their acceptance and market expansion. 5. Balancing ethics and profitability. Balancing adherence to Islamic ethical standards with profitability is challenging in a competitive market. Ethical requirements often lead to higher costs, which can negatively affect profitability and competitive positioning. Next, I will explain about opportunities. The first one is niche appeal. By adhering to Islamic business practices, Sabasun can appeal to a growing market of ethically and religiously inclined customers. This niche demand can significantly differentiate Sabasun from competitors, leading to increased sales and stronger customer loyalty. Second one, brand reputation opportunity. Brand reputation opportunity, consistent adherence to Islamic ethical standard enhance Sabasun reputation for integrity, transparency, and social responsibility. This strong reputation attract partner and investor who value ethical business practices. The third one, community engagement opportunity. Community engagement opportunity, active participation in social responsibility and community development projects strengthen Sabasun ties with the community. Positive community relations lead to increased local support and favorable public opinion, providing a robust foundation for business growth. Fourth, employee loyalty and efficiency opportunity. Ensuring fair treatment, competitive wages, and ethical practices create a positive work environment that boosts employee satisfaction and loyalty. Motivated and loyal employees enhance productivity and reduce turnover rates, fostering a strong corporate culture. Fifth, sustainable practices opportunity. Implementing green processes and ethical sourcing align Sabasun with global sustainability trends and attract environmentally conscious consumers. This commitment expands Sabasun's customer base and potentially opens new revenue streams. The last one, positive and negative impact. While adhering to Islamic business ethics presents challenges such as higher costs and financial limitations, it also offers significant opportunities. These include market differentiation, a strong brand identity, and community support. By addressing these challenges and leveraging its ethical stance, Sabasun can achieve long-term sustainability and success in the retail industry. In conclusion, balancing the positive impact and challenges by adhering to Islamic business ethics provides Sabasun significant opportunities for growth and differentiation. By adeptly addressing these challenges, Sabasun can improve its overall performance and reputation, ensuring long-term sustainability and success.
So, for the recommendation, based on the insights gleaned from Sabasun Hyperruncit's commitment to Islamic ethical standards, several recommendations emerge for business aiming to adopt similar principles into their operations. First and foremost, it is critical to give employee education and training on Islamic ethics first priority. This will guarantee that all employees comprehend the concepts of tayyib and halal as they relate to customer relations, marketing, and procurement. To promote openness and accountability in company procedures, it is imperative to create and codify unambiguous ethical rules that can be applied consistently across all activities. Establishing open lines of communication with all relevant parties, including clients, vendors, staff, and local communities, is crucial to foster trust and getting input on moral behavior. To guarantee adherence to halal standards, business should also establish stringent supply chain verification procedures. For more efficient verification, they could even collaborate with certified organizations. Customer loyalty and trust are increased when products and services with ethical qualities are promoted through clear labeling and marketing. In addition to satisfy corporate social responsibility, promoting community welfare through focused projects and collaborations enhance brand reputation. Strategic decision-making procedures should incorporate ethical concerns, assessing partnerships and possibilities according to how well they correspond with Islamic principles of social responsibility, justice, and fairness. Lastly, accountability and transparency are strengthened by setting quantifiable KPIs to evaluate the effects of Islamic ethical standards and routinely updating stakeholders on progress. These recommendations collectively guide business in effectively embedding Islamic ethics into their operations, fostering ethical integrity, sustainable growth, and positive societal impact, as exemplified by Sabasun's Hyperruncit's approach. In conclusion, the report on Sabasun Hyperruncit underscores the significance of embracing Islamic business ethics in contemporary global business practices. In addition, to direct its operational choices, Sabasun's adherence to values like tayyib and halal has improved its standing as a socially conscious company. The organization's commitment to integrity, openness, and equity in its interactions with stakeholders has generated confidence and allegiance from clients, vendors, and staff members. Sabasun has exemplified how incorporating Islamic beliefs into corporate operations may result in sustainable growth and a beneficial societal impact by placing a high priority on community welfare and ethical sourcing. As we move forward, companies wishing to implement Islamic ethical standards can learn a lot from Sabasun's practices. To successfully navigate the difficulties and take advantage of the potential presented by this strategy, it is essential to place a strong emphasis on education, stakeholders' participation, and open communication. Adopting Islamic business ethics not only aligns with moral imperatives but also improves long-term sustainability and competitiveness in the global marketplace. All firms around the world increasingly realize the need of ethical conduct and social responsibility. Sabasun Hyperruncit is a great illustration of how companies can include religious values into their fundamental values in order to be morally upright and profitable.